There's another interesting topic that came to mind again from a conversation that I had last week where I was with a bunch of people, and the topic of religion, which is one of those sensitive topics, came up. Religion, politics, sex, these are things that are considered taboo, pregnancy. But it came up, and we started talking about not comparing religions, but does being religious actually make you successful? Does it contribute to your success, or do we not need it? Does it matter? Is it one of those things that adds to your success or takes away or doesn't do anything? Let's discuss religion and success. My name is Mwenesi, and this is Get Yours. So religion is one of those really emotive topics where people, because it ties to your core and who you are, you will be very emotionally connected to matters religion. You will be invested emotionally. You will be socially and economically and so tied into your religion, because a religion is considered a way of life. So when you talk about religion, or if you go against or challenge someone's religion, then you're basically challenging who they are at their core. And that is why it is considered one of those topics which you tend to avoid, especially in a business or corporate environment, because it can distract from what has actually brought you there. However, it's a conversation that needs to be had because it's a part of who we are. And my question is, because in my arena of performance and image and helping people achieve their potential and become better versions of themselves, I have to ask the question, does religion play a part in making you successful, or does it take away from that success, or does it not matter at all? These are the three questions. Does it matter? Does it take away from your success, or does it add something to it? My personal thinking is the very concept of religion is akin or similar to rules and regulations. When you think of someone who is considered a professional, an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, an architect, these are people who are considered professionals. And a profession is something that is governed by a system or sequence of rules and regulations. You cannot just practice engineering or architecture or law or medicine unless you have subscribed to a set of rules that keep you disciplined, that keep you within a certain set of boundaries, that allow you access to certain privileges. And they're rules of engagement. They're ways that are set for these professions, for them to conduct their business, because the work that they do affects many, many people. The work of a doctor affects many people. The work of an engineer affects many people. A lawyer, an architect. These are people who can have drastic and far-reaching effects on people, and so it is important for them to operate within a set of rules and guidelines and principles, so that the effect on these people, on the people that their work will impact, is insulated, is mitigated, and is kept in check, so that people are not too affected by that work, and there's an ability to be able to check in from time to time and see that, are you doing the right thing, because you're affecting so many people. So for me, religion provides similar guidelines. It provides a set of rules or ways or boundaries in which you should conduct yourself as a human being, as a member of society. And whether this makes you successful or not, I like to think that we're not built to be chaotic, and I think inherently human beings have a set of rules within them that allow us to engage as a morally, ethically based society. I don't want you to harm me, and I certainly don't want to be harmed, so why would I harm you? So that do unto others concept, the ability to empathize, the ability to have compassion, it's inbuilt in who we are. So the fact that we're always seeking to have terms of engagement, rules of engagement, these are the rules of how we get from point A to point B. I believe that religion provides a roadmap for people to have, the step-by-step way of getting from point A to point B. Now, there are other arguments that go against religion, where certain people become really fundamentally taken by the religion, and you end up being a fundamentalist. You end up being so religious to the point where you cannot engage with people simply because, if they're not doing what you're doing or they don't believe in what you're believing in, then you don't want to be around them, you don't want to engage them, you don't see any good in people who are not of the same religion as you. And that to me is one of the points of religion that perhaps might not be contributing to your success, because the them versus us divisive nature that religion sometimes comes with can be a detriment or a hindrance to you being able to make it to the next level. And that is why any religion that allows for interaction, that allows for engagement between people, of course within certain parameters and rules, is for me preferred. But again, these are topics that we can debate until the cows come home. It's a very, very, again, very emotive, very strong, personalized subject. But for me, where religion can make you successful is because it provides guidelines, rules, boundaries. These will they will train you to be more disciplined. If your religion requires you to do certain things periodically over and over, almost like a drill, then you will have discipline, very similar to things that require you to drill. When you think of the military, when you think of sportsmen, when you think of pilots or actors, or where you have to do things over and over again so that you train your mind and your body to move in a particular way, I believe religion does have that. It provides you with that ability to be very focused, very disciplined. It provides you with a set of guidelines and boundaries that you can do things within. And it allows you to connect obviously with the universe and be more quiet, be more spiritual. It gives you a channel and an opportunity to be more spiritually engaged, more inward looking as opposed to outward looking, which again is a very big factor of success. The ability to introspect is important, and religion provides you with that ability to question yourself, to look inward and think, what am I actually doing to society? But then again, on the other hand, there are these other things where religion might be a little bit of a hindrance to your success. The divisive nature that religion comes with, the fundamentalism that some people can get caught up in religion to the extent that they're not able to function in society because they're so deeply ingrained and they don't want to interact. You talk of extreme situations where people become hermits and they don't want to engage with society. Maybe that is, again, success is what you make of it, and all I'm talking about is career and business and that kind of outward success manifestation. These are the things that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about internal success, what you think is important to you. So, I mean, this is a debate that we can go on and on about, but I just wanted to highlight, that I have been thinking about, does religion contribute to your success in the business, in the corporate world, in the career space, or is it a hindrance? I've offered my arguments. I would love to know from you guys what exactly you think about the religion debate when it comes to being successful. Do you know any successful people who are not religious? I'm sure there are many. I know several who are not, from a material and business perspective. And those who are successful and who are religious, what is their quality? What is their character? And which side do you prefer? Where do you lie? I don't have the answers. I'm just highlighting them, and these are conversations that we need to have. Keep watching, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Remember, all I want you to do is get yours.